Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Stove here, and it's been a little bit of time since I made my last video, around 6-7 months, maybe more. If I haven't checked in a while actually, so probably more. But yeah, so today, well, first of all, I've gotten a lot of equipment, so like a new PC, a new mic, and yeah, I'm gonna be creating a lot more content now with that. So I wanted to put together a video review of a game that I've been playing a lot called the Darwin Project. And yeah, so let's get into that. So the Darwin Project is a free-to-play battle royale, and I know everyone hates battle royales right now, but the only reason I'm reviewing this is because it's different. It's a different battle royale. So it's free to play. It's set in Canada. You're an inmate, and you're on this show where you have to kill everyone, kill the rest, and you get ramen noodles if you win. That's a good plot. I mean, come on, you get the ramen noodles and stuff. But it's a 10-person battle royale, so it's a lot smaller, more personal. You can talk to everyone while you're playing, so there's a lot of trash talk. The community's really like fun and toxic sometimes, but fun toxic, not like actually toxic. And also, like, the twist with this battle royale is that the director is like, he's an actual player. So it's like it's basically like the Hunger Games. The director can control the map, give people certain things, but it's not really overpowered because most directors are fair when they give out like heal. Like, you can give out a heal if you're a director, but like you'll get a bad rating if you give some guy a heal over and over again, or if you do something just really stupid. So the directors make it fun without it being like toxic or bad. So it's a good kind of balance. I don't know if you want to talk if you want to call it balance of that. But yeah, so that's a basic summary of it. And when I review games, I go into a 5-tier system when I review. So the first is gameplay, second sound, third visuals, fourth is community, and 5 is fun factor. If the game's not fun for me, I'm not gonna play it. There's no reason for me to play it. So first, we're gonna go about gameplay. We're gonna talk about gameplay. And the one thing I have to say about this game is it's so smooth. When you like pull back that arrow shot with the bow and arrow and you land, it's something else. Like, no other game does it like that. And the only weapons in this game are the bow and arrow and axe. But the twist is, when you go around the map, there's these things called electronics that drop down. And the electronics will give you a certain ability. So either a bubble shield, a power leap in the air, a teleport, or an ice ball. There's a bunch. So you can customize that, and you can pick 3 electronics. So you don't just go around, scavenge for wood, make armor, and like sharpen your axe and make arrows, because those are the only things you can like really do, is sharpen your axe to get more damage, make more arrows, or make armor. Those are like the main things. But there's like gliders, bear traps, there's a bunch of other things you can customize. And that's another thing about the gameplay of this game, is that every time you go in, you can switch it up. You can like try a new style. And I'll show you the wheel right now with all the different customization and everything. And it's really like unique. When you go into Fortnite, it's random. Right? It's random when you go in. You pick up certain guns that you find, and it's just like, oh, well, I have to use this shotgun, or I have to use this submachine gun. And this, you can customize it. Do I want to use the flame arrows this time that do more damage but have a higher drop? Do I want to use the normal arrows that are just, you start out with 5 and you can fight early and they're just easy to make? Or do I want to use the tracker ones where you start out with 0, so it's really hard in the early game, but you can track people every time you hit them? So it's like, it's super customizable, and it's a lot of fun. Like, the gameplay elements in this game, man. Like, when you get that electronic, you just feel overpowered, and you can just pull off some crazy like fights. And yeah, and the fighting, man, like it's so like well balanced. Like, you can just outplay people, and when you die, you know, like, oh, I messed up that fight. It wasn't like this guy I don't know, like, I'm not gonna say outbuild because that's Fortnite, but it's fair. It really is fair. Like, I've never died in this game and said to myself, oh, that was cheap. I mean, they've been fixing it. Like, sometimes there'll be an axe that hits that like I didn't think connected or something, but that's not that bad. It's not anything crazy. So for gameplay, this game is super addictive for me. It's just so smooth, it's fun. I like hopping into it, and it's relaxing to play it. Honestly, it is. So that's gameplay. I give that. Gameplay is a thumbs up for me. Okay, so second, we're gonna go into sound. So for sound, I'm just gonna play a clip of the game sound with nothing else. And to add into sound, you have to like take into consideration, like, you can hear everyone else talking. Like there's it's not push to talk, it's like automatically on. So you have to mute yourself if you don't want to be talking to people. So there's a lot of talking that goes into this game, like a lot of trash talk, a lot of talking between the director and you. Like the director will have a conversation while you're just farming up and like getting materials and stuff. It's cool. But yeah, so I'm gonna play that right now, and I'll be back in 1 second.
100 ping. That's not a thing.
I gotta climb up to 5k. There's like a 500 point difference in first and second right now.
I'm gonna get clapped if I use it.
Clapping cheeks.
Fucking love cheese.
Oh, you want to throw a snowball at me, huh?
What?
Yeah, because you always throw snowballs at me and it hurts my feelings.
No, grab it. Don't hit me. Don't do it.
The match is about
Ow.
to begin.
I love you.
And here we go. I want a
went
fair
through your
fight,
body.
okay?
Whoever's next to me, I'm
We'll
not
get
gonna
to
kill
that.
you. I'm just
Describe
gonna
this
take your
lobby in
food.
one word, it would be the best lobby ever.
Whoever's next to me, you're dead. You hear me?
Yeet.
You're dead.
Looking for.
Okay, so that's been the sound section, and yeah, I don't really like when sound's bad, you know it's bad, and when you just expect the sound design in a game to be good, like the sound cues when you hear an arrow fly past your ear or something. Like I have good headphones, so the sound in this game is like really good. I can hear everything. Like if you hear a bear trap or you hear someone teleport on the map, the announcer's good. Like, well, the announcer's a person usually, but most of the time they're good, and it's just yeah, it's good. So sound, another thumbs up for me. So that's another good part of this. And now we have to get into the thing I'm most picky about in games, and that's the graphics or visuals. So a lot of games have been like changing over to a more cartoony like art style and like have their own like sort of style, and the Darwin project does that too. But I think it looks really good. It's not like Fortnite where it's like super cartoony, but there's a lot of really good effects in this game, like when you walk over snow and you have your footprints, or the snow will melt around the fire, and the fire, and like, oh my god, there's a nuke. When you drop the nuke, there's a huge explosion. I'm gonna try to get gameplay of that and put it in right now.
Center zone is now forbidden. Nuclear missile has landed in northwest zone. A new electronic is available.
There's this huge cloud that comes up when the nuke explodes, and it's just awesome. And there's so many things that look good about this game, and it's overall really solid. And it doesn't look really realistic, but there's some effects, man, that just make this top notch. And it looked so rough. Oh my god, in the beginning, I saw the trailer for this game like 2 years ago, and no, not 2 years ago, a year ago. It was 2017, and it was rough, man. The UI just looked trash. Everything, the animations weren't fluid, and they really stepped up their game like in the last couple months, and it looks really good. So I'm gonna play this trailer from like a year ago and just show you the difference between what you've already seen in like gameplay in the background. So yeah, look forward to this.
Players remaining. One player remaining.
And what a way to finish it off. That trap didn't slow her down at all. Let's move on to the next arena. While we're at it, center tile representing, but look at this. I think Bloody Marrow has got a bit of an idea in his head to do something else instead. Going after Immortal Unicorn. Let's keep an eye on him. Immortal Unicorn not aware of what's going on. Now 100 meters separate these two players. And Immortal Unicorn inside a cabin. It looks like that outline represented, picked up by the clue. Now we got the cloak going on. We can see Immortal Unicorn here creeping up out in the cabin. Shot in the back of the head is no good for him. He's in trouble. There there goes the bubble. How did that happen? Looks like somebody from Mixer decided they wanted to mix it up, and the fight is going to go on just outside with Immortal Unicorn going back and forth, breaking the armor. That bubble is out. He's in trouble. Shot to the chest.
So yeah, see if you, it's really rough, but it's improved like so much. You can see the improvement the developers have been making over like the last few months and like year. Okay, so visuals is done. I think this game looks incredible for me at least. It looks really good for me. I don't know. I like this game. If you can tell, I already like this game. And so fourth is community. And community is super important in a game. And this is a smaller game, so if its community's dead, like why play it? But this game has like a really good niche community that always plays. You like know the same people when you play, and it's fun. And they're not like super toxic. There's some toxic people like in every game, but it's fun. You'll play against and talk to the same people and have fun with them. So, and there's just so many toxic communities in games. Like Fortnite has just become a toxic community. Overwatch, oh my god, playing Overwatch, the amount of shit talk and just toxicity in that game is awful. But this, honestly, I've had nothing but a good time playing this game. I know some people get angry, but for me at least, it's been fun. So community is great. It's a good community, good, nice, small, dedicated community to this game. And yeah, so that's number 4, and now we get to the last one for me, and that's fun factor. So this is more like, it's not just straight up fun for me. When I play a game, I want to get like competitive at it, and that's how I get fun. I mean, that's how it's fun for me. So if I want to get good at a game, like there has to be good competition in a game to keep me coming back to play. If I play a game and it's just easy and it's like I'm trying to think of an example. So the new Battlefront games, the new Star Wars like Battlefront games, they were just like not competitive enough. Like they were just like children's games and like just really like casual like gaming experiences, and like I want to have fun and like I don't know, compete in it. Like there's some people love competition in games, and that's what I like. So if I can't like get competitive at it and like have fun, why play it? So for me, this game, like they host their top 100 showdowns every 2 weeks, and they really pay attention like to the community. They bring in new directors that announce for it. It's just really like nice, tight knit, like it's fun, and you really want to compete to get to that top 100 spot so you can play in that showdown every 2 weeks. And it's awesome when you get to play against like these really, like some of these players are crazy good, and it just makes you want to get better. So I don't know, and they're always helpful. Everybody's like always helpful, giving each other tips and stuff when you're playing and stuff. So like I don't know, this game is really good. That all I'm saying is, if you haven't tried it, I know people hate free-to-play games and battle royale games, but this is different. This is honestly a different experience for you to like enjoy. So if you haven't, I would say download the game. And yeah, when I review a game, I pop it into the stove and see if it comes out well. So we're gonna pop it in now, and this game comes out perfectly crisp. It's amazing. I enjoy it a lot. And that's all I had to say, honestly. This is a kind of shorter review, but if you haven't downloaded the Darwin project, give it a try. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Twitch at RandyBlue. I'll link everything that I have in the description below. And yeah, see you guys later.
Nuclear missile has landed at the center zone.
Are you getting some lag? I'm getting some really bad lag lately. Yeah, might be the servers kind of going up a little bit. Yeah, same. That's it. That's it. There you go.